This is one of the most insane things that has ever happened on YouTube, but I feel like nobody has ever talked about it. Until now, guys, we got the most evil streamer. This one is by Moist Critical, of course. He did a reaction to this. At the time, I actually forgot to react to it as well. I was just watching so many news stories. Basically, this YouTuber from Northern Ireland, he like murdered his wife and used the damn live streams on YouTube as a sort of a cover, you know, as a sort of an alibi. So absolutely insane. The guy's now serving in jail, but you guys are gonna check this one out, man. It's insane. 5.4 million views. This happened last year, and it was around the time that my YouTube started taking off. He had like 60,000 subscribers, but yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna get into it. This one's insane. The reason why I'm reacting to it, obviously, is because he is an Irish YouTuber, and I'm from Ireland. And there's literally like no Irish YouTubers, or at least very, very few that actually live in Ireland or that stream constantly in Ireland. Like, it's super rare, guys.
I'll be honest, I don't usually cover topics like what I'm about to touch on today because it's extremely serious. Usually the stuff I cover is things to point and laugh at, throw tomatoes at, say boo, stinky, yucky, boo. Not this. This is horrifying. It's a story I haven't seen a ton of people mention, and I myself didn't know about it until a few nights ago where just some random chatter during stream mentioned it. And I looked it up, and the information was only a few minutes old. Like, I don't even know how that guy had access to it so quickly, unless he's like one of the chief investigators on the case that just typed it in the chat.
Jeez.
But when I looked it up there wasn't a ton of specifics mentioned about the case. But I followed it over the last few days as more and more information has come to the public eye. It is truly evil. And to my knowledge, this is the first case where a live stream was used as an alibi in a murder case or anything of that magnitude. There of course has been cases like with Facebook live streams and even YouTube a couple times.
Yeah, where like people like live stream horrendous stuff. Like on YouTube, they, you know, or on Facebook, they've like live streamed like the massacre in New Zealand and stuff like that, but they've never used it as an alibi, like a fake live stream. This is crazy. This is a crazy story.
Where horrible atrocities were committed live, but I think this is the only time that someone has tried to use a live stream to prove their innocence and act as a smokescreen to cover up their crimes. Now, the person I'm about to talk about hasn't been found guilty yet, but they have been charged with murder with overwhelming evidence.
So at the time of speaking about this, guys, he has been found guilty, okay? It's been a long time. It's been like a year ago, so.
Extremely compelling and strong evidence. On December 18th in Ireland, a woman named Natalie McNally was stabbed to death in her own home. She was 15 weeks pregnant at the time of her death.
Oh, I forgot she was pregnant too. Insane, guys. She was also in Northern Ireland, okay, if I believe so. Because in Ireland, guys, like, I would know if there's another YouTuber. There's only like there's like 3 YouTubers that actually post consistently. Actually, you know what, guys? There's like no YouTubers in Ireland that post consistently. Like super, or that have a big channel and post consistently. There's like none, guys. I'm the only one. All right, the 2 Johnnies don't post, and there's like very, very few YouTubers that post consistently in Ireland, and I'm one of them, guys. Very, very few. I would know about it if it was a big guy in Ireland, okay? I'm big on YouTube. Like, I would know about it, guys. And when I heard about that, I was like, what the hell? This is the most insane shit ever, guys.
The person accused of the murder is a man named Stephen McCullough. He is a YouTuber as well as streamer. He mainly focused on toy reviews, as far as I can tell. Specifically, seeming to be a big Doctor Who toy reviewer. So what happened is...
Bro, an absolute psychopath. Who the hell reviews toys? Like, that's insane. I mean, I'm just kind of half joking when I say that. I know other YouTubers that review toys and they collect stuff and stuff, but this just seemed very out of the ordinary. I loved action figures and stuff like that, but Doctor Who and this type of stuff, very, very strange, guys. I know like comic books and stuff is wicked. I love The Punisher and all that stuff, but to be reviewing Doctor Who stuff, I don't know, it just seems very like, I don't know, guys. Maybe it's a thing. I'm not judging that at all, actually. Okay, I take that back.
On the night of Natalie McNally's murder, Stephen McCullough went live on his channel.
Yeah.
And this live stream is still up right now.
Yeah.
It's a 6-hour live stream.
And I watched most of it. I was like, and he was saying some weird shit. He was playing Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
And this was crucial evidence to prove his innocence on this evening. Because how could McCullough have possibly killed someone when there's proof of him streaming from his home at the same time that the murder had taken place?
Yeah.
So they eventually, after bringing him in initially on suspicion of being involved in this case, let him go. because this live stream did serve as a pretty good alibi for him. Plus, this wasn't just streamed to 0 viewers, there were real sentient human beings with a pulse there to watch this stream. So should any of this information ever come to light, there would be a lot of witnesses saying, no, I was watching him stream, he was 100% at home. So that was his whole plan. And while this worked for a brief period of time getting him out of suspicion, it was an ephemeral victory because after the investigators combed through about 4,000 hours worth of CCTV footage, they kind of pinned his whole location. They got his whole itinerary here. They were able to track him
around.
around.
Police are good, guys. I love these detective cases. I love it. They got him good, guys. 4,000 hours. That's insane, dude. So yeah, he actually wasn't answering questions on the live stream. It's funny, guys, because people ask me, hey, is this live? Is this live? And I'm like, yeah, dude, like, like I live stream practically every single day. So like the live streams are all real, but this was like a setup live stream. Bro, my mind, when I heard this first, I was blown away, guys. In Ireland, this shit is insane.
Around and follow him around like it was a fucking Sims character. So not only did they see him through the CCTV evidence, but they also had the account of the taxi driver. They even took notice of things like a yellow glove underneath a black glove while giving change to a bus driver. And with all of this, they had a really strong case against him being the murderer. But they still had that live stream to explain. Because again, there is a live stream that did span the entire course where all of this took place. So how the fuck does this happen? You know, is he David Copperfield? Like, what, 2 places at once? Is this some kind of prestige situation where he had like a twin or a clone of himself? The actual answer is it's far simpler than you would possibly ever think. The live stream was fake. Yes, the stream went live on his channel during this whole period of time, but it wasn't actually a live stream. It was a pre-recorded video that Stephen McCullough had recorded days prior in order to look like a live stream, to mimic a live stream, so that way it could be used as an alibi for him.
Jeez.
And when you watch the live stream, which again is still up on his channel, there are so many alarming red flag moments throughout it, even from the get-go. So he mentions at the very beginning of this live stream that he's not going to be able to read chat for a variety of technical reasons. One of them being it would crash his computer, it'd freeze the computer, it'd ruin the whole stream because of all of these deep tech problems that he couldn't solve. Everything's gone cattywampus, so he won't be able to read your chat.
And that's so dodgy. Like when people send me chat on the live streams, I can read them straight away, guys. Like I know what's happening. Bro, this is an insane case, bro.
Like, Doctor, who's talking? Because I can't see you, I'm not reading chat. He just keeps reiterating over and over and over again that there's going to be no chat interaction. Because obviously, since this is a pre-recorded thing, there is no chat for him to read or interact with.
Crazy.
Well, because this streaming software is kind of up the left, it means I can't check the live chat, which is a real shame.
Bro, this guy is a psychopath. Look at this guy's eyes, bro. Like, there's actors that act eccentric and crazy like that, guys. But when you look, I don't want to use me as an example, but when you look at, just look at anyone on YouTube, guys. It's like people are pretty regular. Look at this guy's eyes, dead eyes, guys. Eyes are dead as a doormat. And he's kind of, I've always noticed that the biggest weirdos in serial murders, they kind of have this quirky, he has this hat on like it's Christmas time, like he's Santa Claus. You know, and he has this sort of like a stocking in the background as well. You know, just sick bastard, man. This is just insane shit, bro. I can't even describe. It's serial killer type shit.
Which is a real shame. Can't look at the live chat for some bloody reason, because if I do, it makes the whole thing freeze in OBS.
And his stupid ass accent, dude. No, that's Northern Ireland, guys. That's not Irish. All right, Republic. Hey, shout out to the Republic of Ireland, baby. We're in the Republic, baby. Not this flippin' Northern Ireland accent like from Donegal. And he's not even from Donegal. Donegal would be, I love Donegal. That's Republic of Ireland. This is Northern Ireland, right?
Just screws up.
And he just kept like explaining why he can't read chat, and then he started talking about like, well, I guess I could read it on my phone, but you know, I get addicted to TikTok when I'm on my phone, and that's a mess. So I've put my phone in timeout in another room, so I won't be reading chats there either, and that'd probably ruin my internet too anyway. So no chat tonight. You guys can talk amongst yourself. I don't even like live streamers who read chat, so no chat for me tonight. There's plenty of streamers who don't interact with chat, but to go this long and this in-depth on things that make absolutely no fucking sense whatsoever to explain why you're not going to be reading chat or reacting to donations is definitely a little odd. And there's plenty of other really alarming moments about this stream, especially looking back on it in hindsight. He keeps reiterating that he's live, you know, this is live, and he's staying inside all night. He talks about like drinking and driving, and he'd never drink and drive, which is why he's staying inside, drinking on stream live for his viewers to enjoy. He's playing GTA Vice City throughout the stream, and he's making comments about like how the police force is no longer like equipped to handle cases, and there's a rise in crime. It's in the real world he's talking about. It's all very fucking alarming stuff, but by far the scariest thing he says has to be this.
Yeah, that's physics. That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-fucking-nately. Abso-fucking-natly.
Unlocking something.
Is that's his wife is Natalie or something? Hold up, let me go back and check. That's his wife is Natalie, isn't it, or something? Bro, this is just a sick, sadistic damn thing. Natalie McNally. That's what would happen in real life. Absolute freaking Natalie. Like basically saying he murdered the wife. Bro, this is wild. Wow, hold up.
That's what would happen in the real world. Abso-fucking-natly. Abso-fucking-natly.
Completely out of nowhere, unprompted, he mentions someone named Natalie in a pretty menacing way. And once again, there's plenty of other things he says in here that are very scary, but I think this one is by far the worst moment. This has been 100% confirmed beyond a shadow of a doubt to be a fake live stream. When authorities seized some possessions, they found the actual video itself and concluded that it was filmed on December 13th or 14th. And also, McCullough himself has confirmed that the live stream was not actually live, it was pre-recorded, but insists that he was actually just drinking by himself alone that night. He completely denies the murder and insists that someone else may have been dropped off in a taxi near his home. This is referring to the CCTV evidence that they've gathered, pinpointing all of his locations throughout the evening. There's also other awful shit here as well. McCullough stayed pretty close to Natalie McNally's parents, and in one case even left his phone over at their house in order to like bug them and secretly spy on them to record their conversations to see if he was a suspect. So McCullough went
bro, this is insane, dude.
to the McNally house, left his phone on record, and left, but returned 40 minutes later claiming to have forgotten it, and police were saying that this was an attempt to listen into their conversations to see if they suspected him of anything in this. I can't envision a world where Stephen McCullough is not the person who committed this crime.
Yeah.
There is just an overwhelming amount of evidence against him.
Dude.
And he still doesn't have a real explanation for what the possible motive to faking the live stream would even be. Nothing that makes sense, at least. And then randomly dropping Natalie's name during it. I just cannot imagine that this man is innocent, but he
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even know how to fake a live stream. I don't even know how to do that yet.
hasn't been found fully guilty of being the murderer yet. But yeah, overall, a horrifying situation. I'm wishing the absolute best for the McNally family, and I'm hoping justice is served here. That's about it. So yeah.
Bro, insane. This is the type of stuff that keeps people awake at night. Like just sick stuff, guys. So that actually happened in Ireland, Northern Ireland, like I said. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below. Do you guys remember that, man? I actually remember that so vividly, and I remember being like, whoa, because it was around the time I was trying to beat. I remember like I had around the same subscribers as him, and then he did it like. It was around the time I had about 50,000, 60,000 subscribers a few months ago, or a year ago, sorry, and I was just catching up, like, and I remember being like, whoa, that's insane that some guy in Ireland would be like that. But yeah, insane, guys, like absolutely insane. Let me know your thoughts, man. Comment down below. You know, and not to be hating on streamers and stuff, but I feel like a lot of streamers that stream for the definition of streaming, you know, sometimes have weird stuff outside of that because they don't go outside much. They're not really social, stuff like that. I do know, like, addicted to pornographic stuff. I do definitely know a lot of streamers and people that like that, guys. That's why I try and keep my channel more so like catered around like music videos and like actually going outside and like doing that type of stuff, guys, because you don't want to be lumped in with these other people. So let me know your thoughts. I love you guys all. I'll see you all in the next one, guys. Peace.